I've played Fiddlesticks a bunch, but I kind of want to go a little more in depth when we try to beat this with why Fiddlesticks is so insanely good and why I actually think that Fiddlesticks might be the best champion at full power in the game over even Swain. Fiddlesticks gives you like really easy access to beating encounters like this, modifiers like this, without even really trying. The only problem with Fiddlesticks is if you want to fully unlock him, you do need paid relics, which are exactly these. So Nora's Portal Accelerator, you have to buy that in the store from either the Nora bundle, and I believe it was available a couple of months ago as well for purchase again. So this first line of text doesn't do anything because we're not Nora, so this does nothing. But when you summon a created ally, granted impact. Impact means that you deal extra damage. It's just a ping, it's 1 damage. You deal 1 extra damage to the enemy nexus. And with Fiddlesticks' constellation of Terrify, Terrify 1 each time you've damaged the enemy nexus this round. So for each time you've damaged the enemy nexus, an impact counts as something separate than that. And Terrify obliterates X cards. So just because a unit attacks, possibly the nexus, and then deals 1 extra, means that Terrify procs more often. Combined with a 6-star, where if you Terrify, grant enemies Gloom and grant a random ally 2 Spirit, you keep their board clean, you buff up your own units, and you can actually mill your opponent to win. And the second one that's necessary is Shock and Awe. When an ally that costs 1 or less attacks, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. This kind of makes it so that if you enter an adventure with Fiddlesticks, you want to go to a store and just buy every 1-drop available, basically. That is actually the strategy with Fiddlesticks. And this is Misfortune's Relic. So these are 2 paid relics that I believe are not yet in the relic pool. And for the 3rd relic, you can honestly do whatever the hell you want. I really like loaded dice because it lets me roll more for broken powers like explosive entrance. But Fiddlesticks' own relic is also pretty good if you want a little more power, a little more milling. But Fiddlesticks' relic, it's called Harmless Scarecrow, right? Yeah, so when you play a card that costs 3+ mana, Terrify 1. That's good, but if you're playing Shock and Awe, you really just want to play units that cost 1. You're not even playing Fiddlesticks. You're just playing units that cost 1. That is why I think that Fiddlesticks is extremely, extremely broken. Because you just completely, like, just abandon the game plan of summon nightmares from your opponent's deck. You're just trying to mill them. So if we go to, hold on, ! Path Guide, and you go to Fiddlestick, you can literally just open this, guys, and just hardcore roll for explosive entrance. There is 1 power missing that I think is pretty good, and that is the one where if an ally dies, you deal 1 to the enemy nexus. But just hard mulligan or hard roll for explosive entrance. Like, we have a legendary power here, but it just doesn't matter because we're not playing for stats. Another one. Your spells and skills deal double damage. I mean, that one is actually bad for us. Attack roll may help to match my power. Doesn't do anything. Create a fleeting sharpen resolve. It costs 0. Nope. Brandon Plaza is also quite good. Let's keep rolling. No. Big ol' Dutch Stash. Again, would be playing for stats, which we don't really want. We have Explosive Finale, which is also quite good. This is also, it helps with Fiddlesticks' 6-star, because stuff dies out of combat a lot, which means that this will proc and Terrify, so we'll take that one. It's like a bad explosive entrance. So you always keep the Lurking Nightmare. It's like the best card in the deck. Okay. So here's why it is so good. Yeah, we'll start here. So we play this, and Nora's Portal Accelerator makes this one created. So this one will always deal 1 impact damage. So because of Shock and Awe, it deals 1 damage, 1 damage. That's 2 Terrify. This impact is 1 more Terrify, and then this one is also just 1 Terrify, so that's 4 in total. Why is Biggledas in the guide for Fiddledam? Because it is very good, but Explosive Finale specifically is always good, but it is even more broken if you have the paid relic setup. If you do not have this paid relic setup, then the other relics are arguably better. We go. Oh, oops. Oh, I thought that would die actually. So yeah, I mean, yeah, again, specifically for that reason. if I am running this Relic setup, I'm not playing for stats. Not to mention, we're also playing against an encounter that says the foe's Nexus cannot take more than 20 damage each round. So all I can really do is mill them. I'm not killing them. So they just don't block at all because they know they can't die. What sucks is that it will stop dealing damage entirely, so that is less Terrify procs. They are on 4 cards left. So it's likely that if the damage actually went through, that they'd just be dead here. Yeah, this is why the 6-star for Fiddle is so disgusting, because not only are we just trimming their board, we're also increasing ours. So we'll play this because it hits for Nexus and Terrifies. Yeah, we should attack with the smaller units first. Yeah, that is actually correct. Smallest attack goes first. Okay, they're on the cards. So like Biggle the Stash is very good, but if you're only playing to mill, it doesn't do anything. But this is a 1-drop, so we're taking this one. It like looks bad because it's like ephemeral, can't block, but we only care about it being a 1-drop and it proccing Shadoka. Also, one of Fiddle's minor stars is that everything gets Dreams of Yordles, which is impact. So that also makes drafting 1 cost very valuable. So even here, we are just looking for 1-drop. So we'll take the Seraphine because he is the cheapest and she has Acorn. Fiddle is second only to Swain. So I think Fiddle is better than Swain. I think. But it is close. So I like going for the monastery, for the solitary monk, sorry, because it lets us cut some cards that we don't want. I've heard rumors about the fact that Lady Libers is apparently 350 LBS. Bro, people suck. Yeah, no, if we are to believe the jungler from last night's league game, I am black, I am fat, I need to shower, yeah, and all of that because I jungle gapped him. Honestly, makes sense. Like, bro, it's so funny, man. I actually, bro, maybe I'm just petty. Maybe I am just also an asshole, and maybe I deserve all of this, right? But I just want to call this loser out. Like, actually. Okay, hold on. Here we go, chat. Name him and shame him, because you are degenerate, racist, and sexist. So here we go. Yesterday, I was, you know, I was living life. I picked Graves into a Wukong, which you should never do. Horrible matchup for Graves. So here we go. This was the game. It's kind of hard to read, honestly, but I was playing Graves here. I was doing pretty well. I was a little bit fed, and then this loser squad right here, the Thresh and the Wukong especially, were just constantly being racist, flaming non-stop because they were losing. It's like, as an insult, they were saying, "You are black." Which is like, I cannot even comprehend how that classifies as an insult. And the fact that they think it is an insult is so subhuman. It is actually unbelievable. Like, how do people like that exist, actually? Oh, this account has lady in the username. Go back to the kitchen. Man, just... why are you even part of society, man? Okay, they have 8 cards, so I think they're just dead. So it was like the average league game to me, yeah, and isn't that just like so sad and pathetic? They aren't a part of society? Yeah, but the scary part is that one day they might be. Can a Runeterra 3-star champ defeat Fiddlesticks 6.5 adventure? Depends on which one, but there are definitely like... I mean, Fiddlesticks could probably. 3-star, yeah, I think a 3-star Fiddlesticks could. So I'm taking a 1-drop here. Very important. It activates shock and all. It gets impact. So what I like to do for cutting cards, I usually cut Crowstorm first, because you never really want to play a 7-mana card. Like, it's really good. It's also the champion spell, which gets the burst speed, but I never find myself using it, so I always end up cutting it. Let's do this one. How to beat with Fiddlesticks? I need another one. Okay, chat, help our good friend Boca Lapsha out, because I don't know what what other champion could do it. Jax? Maybe Jax. Yeah, Jax is kind of aggro. Jax good. Jax can win turn 1, so it's got to be Jax. You're right. Okay, so bonk.
I'll write my own story. Whoosh, I am the knight. Acorn, what's in your mouth? No, come back here.
So we go weakest first. I really don't like. You don't care if anything dies. I haven't actually mentioned this, but the fact you just want to attack with everything and not care if anything dies is because you always fill up your board with nightmares and probably kill their board from the 6-star, where they get gloom for every time you're terrified.
You call, I'll respond.
So this is one terrified from the hit, 1 from impact, 1 from the hit, 1 from impact. That's 4 total. It's 5 from the impact here. It's 6 from Seraphine's Gatebreaker. 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 Terrify procs. Unless I missed one. I don't think I did. So they have 23 cards. After this, they should have 12. Yeah, so they have 13, and then they draw 1, and they have 12.
Where you go, I
And that's how you fiddle your stick.
Let's try this tempo. Shoot, I'm late. Oh, think I got a beat.
I don't think we're killing them. It's fine.
for the honor of my house.
In 2 games, we had very sexist people, and we reported them, so I think we never got to report feedback, so yeah, apparently Riot doesn't care anymore. Yeah, so... It's like, it's so unbelievable how often Lady Libris plays the game and gets sexist remarks because she has Lady in her username. I have told her, just fucking screenshot it and I will tweet it. Like, I'll force them to do something about it because it pisses me off so much how normalized it is. It's actually unbelievable. Like, I'm obviously like very narrow, like, visioned when it comes to it because I am like a white guy playing. I'm not bad at the game, so I don't get to deal with that nearly as often. Seeing somebody else play it now has opened my eyes completely, and it is just, I can't even comprehend how we got to this point. It is so unbelievable. I actually just can't. Each round, the first time you play a spell, refill mana equal to Skaz. I'll just buy it, even though we're probably not gonna do much with it. Draw 1, deal 1 to all enemies and enemy nexus, and summon a random 1-cost spell. That's about as good as it gets for Fiddlesticks. I will buy 3, and then I will buy 1 because it has Farsight Alteration. Our deck is completely busted now. And then we cut a card, we cut just the expensive stuff now. Okay, we keep this, the Dust Up Diplomacy. Some of my friends that are girls, their usernames are like Shoelace23. The girl nickname Bully is real. Yeah, but the thing is, like, let's say that happens, right? Let's say you're happy with your username, and then because of recent cultural developments in League of Legends, I don't know if saying cultural is the right word for this really, but there's like League norms, the way people behave in League, right? That is a new thing. And then I'm the one that needs to tell her, I'm sorry, you gotta change your username because people are insufferable. I feel like you should not have to change your username. I feel like people should be punished for abusing based on the username. That is completely normal, by the way. Sexism in games is unreal. Someone specifically wished me breast cancer in TFT just because of my female username. It's like, again, I cannot even comprehend what it's like going through that. I just feel awful, like even reading about that. People should not have to deal with that kind of garbage, man. For a goddamn username, it's unreal. Alright, anyway. I'll try to focus on Runeterra because, yeah, all I can say is that whenever I have the possibility to, I will make sure that Riot sees what is happening, because I do not want that shit to persist. And even if it's a small change I can make, I will strive for that. Oh, this should have gone last. Oops. 18 cards. Wait. Alright, so we lose to Elder Dragon. As long as they don't have that, we're good.
Back at the table.
Oh god. Wait, did they just replace the Howling Abyss? Wait, but that's illegal. Okay, thank god I have that.
This is gonna be fun.
PB. Alright. 6 cards left, so all I have to do is open attack, really. So I should go small to big here.
Not in my city.
I think it mattered because this is already lethal, but whatever. Watch them play like an Elder Dragon that's free attacks. Wait, they do have free attack units, but I forgot which ones they are. Actually, no, they replaced Howling Abyss.
Blue as the serpentine.
It also makes me really sad that shit like that is so normalized that it leaks into the real world. I don't want to say that that is what makes it even more depressing, but that is just another part of it that just makes it so unbelievable how we've come to this point. Oh, goodbye. Anyway, yeah, I just had to rant about that because of what I went through personally last night. Like, I'm a jungler, guys. I play jungle, I Twitch stream, I make misplays sometimes. My skin is pretty thick because otherwise you can't go through shit like this, right? Let's be completely honest here. But yeah, seeing stuff like that yesterday and how it affects other people, I just had to speak my mind for a second there. Darius is a 40 power free attack? Okay, yeah. That's the one I was thinking of. You create a card's cost 1 less, summon a 2 cost unit from your deck. That's pretty good, actually. But let's roll. Oh, okay, we can't lose. We have won the game. Explosive entrance. This is the single best power in the game out of any champion as far as synergy goes with their champion. Because with Fiddlesticks, every time I now summon a unit, be it summoned from a nightmare, me playing it, it will deal 1 damage to their nexus and terrify. We have won the game because it is. It is GG. It is Jover. Wait, Stargazer? Wait, this is a new encounter. Is this the one where you get a power from another champion? I think it is. Okay, hold. Hold? Okay, we keep the 1-drops. Okay, 26 card. Let's see how much we can do. We are actually kind of capped here by the can only take 20 damage per turn. So that's already 5. 6. I shouldn't really have to count it.
What's in your mouth? No, come back here. Wanna hear some? Oh, I think I got a beat.
That's 12. All right, 24. How much? Oh, damn. The sequencing is off there. The explosive entrance deals damage on the same turn when they terrify.
Break the strong, slaughter the weak.
So it's say, but that's not it. It's actually real in the real world. It's represented. It's like they feed into each other. It's like people being racist on the internet makes it easier to be racist in real life. People being racist in real life makes it easier to be racist on the internet. It's like, it's just a vicious cycle.
Oh, shoot! Come on, I'll take you all on.
I mean, I started this conversation. I know I'm just playing a silly little video game while people in the chat are talking about the absolute misery of real life and playing video games, but yeah. I don't want to let it overshadow the stream completely. Right. Did you win against Galio? Nope. We lost. Well, you're dead.
I've got these. My first scar. A fine new scar.
This didn't happen in Club Penguin. Bro, it didn't happen on Maple Sword either. It didn't happen on Mario Kart. It didn't happen in any of my previous competitive or just games I no-lifed. I bet it, like, is it even happening at all in other places? Like on Valorant probably, but like on Overwatch, it's all competitive games, right? When an ally attacks, give it +4/+0. That's actually bad. Because that means they get to the 20 faster. I don't want that. Will you play a card? Okay, that's also bad. I couldn't even afford it, actually. Grant your allies impact. Like, I already had... I'm like, this is crazy, but Fiddlesticks is so specific in what he wants to do that those are all bad. Yeah, I just don't want power. There's no 1-drops here. Bazaar would never... Man, I played against the Jubalian, and they say they're pacifists, but this one Pygmalion guy... God, I have some work to share with this guy. He makes it seem like not all Jubalians are pacifists. It's crazy. Fucking guy.
What a shame for you! When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
Didn't happen in my previous Omega Strike. Because we don't have chat there, we just spam emotes. Okay, maybe that made me realize maybe I am toxic in League, because if I kill somebody in League, I have the Lux emote. Wait. Yeah, it's this one.
Sorry, Papa.
This is all I do. Er is één fout opgetreden. Okay. It's just this. All day, every day. Maybe I am the problem. Show us your emote wheel in League. Alright, sure. I'm loading League right now. LOR Lux emote is more toxic. It is.
I'm ready to get bloody.
Sun, run, bun. Doesn't have to rhyme.
Seraphy created a pokey stick. All right. How do I even show this? Oh, here it is. Okay, so it's Rammus. I got Rumble. But they're all kind of small. Can I make them bigger? This is also one of my favorite. The Rek'Sai sleeping one. Aurelion Soul Dab. Can't miss that one. And of course, the Lux is in the middle. Like, of course. I think it's a pretty solid setup, honestly. I could probably do a little bit better. Okay, but like the Rumble doing like the finger gun, it's good. I like the Timo one too. He's like, this is mine with the shroom. The Udyr troll phase, yeah. Okay, this one, these two I don't like. These two are bad. All right, Gragas is good. This one is also good. It's very mad here, mad Jin. Oh, wait, if I type in Rise, so I just... Really? Okay, that should... Really? They don't have it, like, classified under champions? If I type in Rammus, it doesn't show Rammus. You have to Lux Stomp up that... Of course, like, this is kind of like the only one I need. I'm making the AI wait to die.
Sing with me.
Alright, this is Fiddlesticks gameplay. You give up your champions to protect the one cost. Yeah, I have to search that cringe name. Honestly, that is worse than filtering in Runeterra before this patch. That's actually insane. The fact they're not classified under certain champions, crazy. I'm thinking about replacing my current chair. I was actually on Sloppy Walrus' stream the other day, and somebody in his chat asked him about if he should buy a Secret Lab chair. And like, I don't think Secret Lab chairs are bad at all. But I feel like with Secret Lab, you're kind of just like paying for the brand itself. Naturally. In a way. Where, let's say this chair was 500 euros, right? If I spent that 500 euros on an ergonomic office chair, I think my bag would feel renewed. You just got way more bang for your buck. Yeah, they're overpriced, but good, exactly. But now imagine spending that same amount of money on something that doesn't have to, like, you know, it doesn't have like a brand attached to it. It's just like, hey, this is a really good quality office chair. It's the equivalent of a Supreme shirt. Yeah, there you go. Take my office chair and give me yours then. Yeah, you have like a $20 office chair that I grabbed out of a junkyard somewhere. I'm not trading that. That's insane. I found that way next to the road on the way home. I'm not. You can have that one.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Matt, you know I'm capping. We literally went to buy it together like 3 years ago. But yeah, they actually just hushed the 2-2 into a 4-4. What the hell? Wait, why did Talia? Oh, Talia died because of the terrifying.
The skies darken with their approach.
Bonk. It'd be crazy if I lost it, right? I can't. I think I am physically incapable of losing this. Like, they could get a Viego. They could get 5 Viegos. I'd still win. Even lose with Fiddle. This is why I think that Fiddle is just the best champion in the game, better than Swain. Because there is no bricking. With Swain, I mean, with Swain you don't really brick either, but there is like a very small chance that you don't hit the right removal spells, and then you can, I guess. Fiddle is just like infinite blockers, and you have the alternate win con. I could have made this even better by just like playing more units to activate the explosive entrance. I mean, explosive entrance is honestly why it's so broken. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. That's the main reason we are winning here.
Here comes my molten friend.
Oh, that's kind of a large fella over there. Beep beep. And they're dead. A significantly sized ram. There you go. And there's the deck. Kill the dragon in the process too. Is this rotation good? I only played PvP on the day rotation happened. I haven't really played it afterwards. I just grinded a bit off stream after I got sick. Anyway, that was just like a little bit of explanation on how I play Fiddlesticks. With some yapping in the meanwhile. It kind of plays itself, honestly. It is very good at what it does.
Welcome to Runeterra, come meet the real side. His name is Snnuy, oh yeah, join us, let's have some fun. Card game like no other that makes you go by.